Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the Isekai genre. I'd rather watch other things, but this summer I found a gem. The best Isekai I've ever saw. The trailer and synopsis sold me alone, and I really relate to the main character on so many levels. Masato just wants to be independent and not be annoyed by his mother, Mamako. But the way his mom operates, she's basically a helicopter parent. She tries her hardest to be in her son's life, and even though he's saying, "Give me my space, leave me alone," she thinks that's him saying, "Oh, I don't need you anymore." And she doesn't want to feel like she's unwanted. Her son just needs to rely on her, which I can really understand. Just wish she went about things differently. But I think that's the whole point of the show, to show us that you gotta see both sides to the story. Yes, I get it. When you're a kid, you do care about your parents, but you don't always want to openly say it. You don't always want to show that, hey, you really appreciate them. But sometimes you need to show that so they don't feel like, oh, all the love for you is unwanted and you can't wait to leave them. Totally understandable, but you have to compromise. It's not just a one man show, a one woman show. And that's why I like watching this anime in the first place. It reminds me that that's how it works. If you think you can do it all on your own, you can't. And if you can, it's going to be really difficult. Because Masato, he's a typical teenager. He thinks he knows it all and he can handle things on his own. But when push comes to shove, he has to rely on his mother. He doesn't want to, but he has to. And once he proves to her that he has the ability to be independent, and she doesn't have to worry too much, he's set. He just has to wait. But once again, when you're that age, you're not going to be like, dang, bro, let me wait, get my life together, and then prove to my parent they don't have to worry about me and watch every little step I do. It's going to be fine. But I can understand Mamako's side as well. She's not trying to be annoying. She's not trying to be a helicopter parent. Kind of just happened. That's her little boy. We didn't see his sibling, so maybe for all we know, that's her only child. So she wants to see him, find a nice lady, have his own family, and be there for him. Anytime he's scared, depressed, angry, she can be his rock. That's what I'm getting from her. But maybe it's just the way she acts annoys him. She's like an airhead, but she's also aware of other things like a mom should be. So it's a really strange but interesting combo. And I like how the show likes to play on the idea that they're mother and son, but the way Mamako acts, you would assume that she wants to be like that cool, amazing sister you rely on. Big sister, of course. It's even apparent in the trailer. And the opening is pretty much Masato trying to escape his mom's influence or not be around her. But each and every time he turns around, she's right there, either right next to him, looking for him, worried about him, or chasing after him. And towards the end, he realizes he has to give up. He reaches for a hand and transitions to seeing the whole party because the game's supposed to be an RPG. And in RPG, you have to rely on your party to progress. And I love the concept that the way you get out of the game, you have to get along with your family, make up, and they purposely choose parents and children that don't have the strongest bond and put them through this crazy game where it's like the only way they're going to survive, they have to work together and actually learn to appreciate each other. It's really heartwarming message. I want to see how it all ends. That being said, I do like that we have a different perspective. We get to see how things look if the child wants to make up the relationship, but the parent is being a difficult one. In that case, we have Wise, an incompetent, cute magician. All she wants to do is have the loving mother that she always dreamed of having. But the problem is, Wise's mom is self-centered. And even though Wise was saying in the beginning, hey, let's work together and bond, her mom was just out here doing what she wants, having fun. Almost like she heard Wise, but didn't really care. Even though she should be looking for Wise and try to make up with her, she didn't want to do that. She's out here enjoying handsome men in their abs. And even though the guide was telling her, the whole purpose of this game, you know it. It's to bond with your child. You're not really doing that. You're not even attempting to. The helicopter parent trying to get closer to their child that wants to create this distance, this barrier. And on the other hand, we have a kid who only ran away because they felt like They were trying to repair the relationship, but the parent didn't care. That's how you do a story. Now, not the best thing I've ever seen, but it's funny, entertains me, and I want to see the next episode each and every time. Now, I get it. There's a lot of isekais out here. Why watch this one? I just sell somebody on it. Here's what I would say. How often do you get to see a relatable isekai with a cute theme, cute characters, and it's pure entertainment? You can't really relate to a lot of these isekai out here because they're experiencing things we'll never get to experience on our own. And they're exploring another world with hopefully a friend by themselves, strangers. So, check it out. If you like it, cool. If you don't like it, that's all good. If I had to give it a rating, in terms of enjoyment, it's easily a B in my book. I love it. Simply watching it. And when it ends, I'm like, dang, it's over. Now I gotta wait a whole week. But if I had to give it just a grade overall, I would say C+. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not the worst thing I've seen, but I've seen better. But it gets the job done. I don't know for you guys. If you've seen the show, how do you feel about it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? What are some critiques you have for it? What are some things you liked about it? I'm curious to find out in the comment section below. If I had to give any critiques about it, I would just say, if I give any critiques about it, I would just say, sometimes this feels like it's cliche and it's taking advantage of the fact that they're parent and child for jokes. So sometimes it hits, sometimes just like, yeah, we get it. They're not on the best terms. You don't gotta keep reminding us any of these lame jokes, but it'd be like that sometimes. Time to wrap up this video. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Trigger the like button. Subscribe to join my group. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch. If you want to support me financially, you have two options. You have a Coffee and a Patreon. Share the video on your favorite social medias, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I could really say so much more, but my squad needs me.